I don't know if I'm necessarily looking for anything. If I go to a place, it's not, to search for a ghost or something like that. I know I prefer creepy things to happen for entertainment purposes because I don't want to fake anything. No matter what you do, there's always going to be the skeptics. It doesn't matter to me if people think it's real or not. I thought I could be one of the best. My name is Jason Haddad. I'm from Methuen, Mass, and I'm 19 years old. I make YouTube videos. I do vlogs of comedy, and I also explore abandoned places with disturbing backstories. I always watched people explore all these crazy places, and my friend Cody is a photographer, and he goes to all these crazy places to do photo shoots. So one day he asked me to go with him, and I kind of put two and two together in my mind with watching YouTube videos and going with him, and I kind of just said, why can't I do this, on my own? The places that we go to, I personally prefer for them to have some sort of backstory, whether it's a dark backstory or just an interesting closing down of a place. I prefer to have the place have some sort of meaning than just an old, rundown building. So the first thing I do when selecting a place is, I always start with the internet. I see if there's police patrols, if there's no trespassing signs, if there's, what kind of penalties there will be if you get caught, if the building is accessible, because for me, there's no point in reading up on a place, because if it ends up being a super interesting place and I find out I can't even access it or get to it, then it's sort of like a letdown. So for me, I start with the internet, I do all the research, and if it's accessible, I give it a go. A place that stands out for me is definitely the time we went to this haunted, and I say haunted in quotations, cemetery. And so we went there, and it was really creepy. We ended up running out of there because of some noises that we heard in the woods. But not only that, we decided to wait to read up on the place until after. So after we left this place, we were all obviously shook, because of, us running from the noises and the things we found there, different, sorts of writing in different languages that we had no idea, we've never seen them before, to find out that the backstory of the place, it used to be a crazy hotspot for satanic activity, rituals, witchcraft back in 300 years ago. So that place definitely had the most disturbing backstory, and sort of having all of that, having learned all that after we were at the place, just made it 10 times more of a creepy experience, and something I'll never forget. The only time I felt like I was in danger was probably the most recent video that we posted, which was when we went to an abandoned asylum and we went into the basement. We found some, for lack of a better word, gory things in the basement. There was a lot of noises, and we even picked up a voice on camera. So that was definitely a place that I won't ever forget, and that feeling I'll always have that in the back of my mind going to places from now on. As long as I'm interested and, I like doing this, I'll never stop.